How's it? Indian Cowboy, DocSports.com, coming at you from beautiful New Jersey. I am so sorry that I don't have my shirt and tie today, but I did button my top button for you as usual. But hello, my name is Indian Cowboy, and this is Doc Sports. Indian Cowboy has been around for 19 years, and Doc Sports 53 years. Been around a long time. I am visiting some people up here in Jersey, and yeah, it's a pretty cool place. And I've been to Jersey several times before. The difference was this time I flew into New York Airport instead of Newark Airport. And yeah, it's beautiful up here in New York. It's warm, and hope you all are doing great. I wanted to get this video out to you today. I know I put out the free selection yesterday on the under between the Mavericks as they hooked up against the Pelicans. Now, that selection I put out early, right? You know, I had told people that they can take one of my other leads on the Mets if they're looking for really a free play winner there. But today, I have four thoughts for you today, and it is going to be between, it'll be on 4 games here. It'll be between Miami, Atlanta, and the NBA. I couldn't get off this total, so I'm going to give that to you as my free play selection. Also give you the Padres and Houston, Dodgers and Texas, Cincinnati and Baltimore, and the White Sox and Baltimore. So 5 free selections for you today. Hello, my name is Indian Cowboy, and this is Doc Sports. Indian Cowboy's been around for a cool 19 years. Doc Sports has been around for 53 years. Been around a long time. How this works, our best selections are over at DocSports.com under Arun Shiva. Our next best selections are our free picks and leans. And our final best selections are the free picks and leans, which is what you're watching right now. Our YouTube Premium is our second best selection, and they're very popular. You get an extra about 120 extra selections per month, all for just $20 a month. It's just an incredible deal. You get an extra video a day. You get to hang out with me. Can't be nothing much better than that. But you get an extra video a day, and they've been hitting it at 61% clip for the last 2 months. It's pretty incredible. So looking forward to your YouTube Premium video today. But outside of that, tell you what's up in our neck of the woods. We did win our 7-unit NHL selection yesterday. We gave you the Pittsburgh Penguins, and they got it done. We fell short on the 7-unit baseball, but still 9-5 run in baseball. NHL now on a remarkable 14-3 and 23-7 run for plus 6,100. And we're about to start the NHL playoffs. So I think it's $199 for the rest of the NHL season. Jump on it as we continue to crush it in the NHL. So let it be hockey, let it be baseball, NBA. We have a 5-unit selection tonight between Miami and Atlanta on the side. Looking forward to that. We've won 13 of 15 NBA playoffs. So let it be the NBA playoffs. Let it be soccer, NHL, baseball, especially with the 4-unit selection today. We're looking forward to all of that today as well. All right, let's get to your free play winner today. And I'm going to back. Look, I can't get off the Atlanta and Miami under in basketball today, okay? I saw this total around 221 the last time when I saw it. It is sitting around, let me see here. It's around 221 as well. And the total has been going up. But I like this game to go under the posted total today for a variety of reasons. I personally have this total around 216. So I'm going to take the under here, and I'll give you some other free plays too, but this is going to be my free play selection today. Look, at the end of the day, Atlanta, you know, with Trey being pissed off at the world and them coming in here, losing to the Magic in their last game, I think it makes a lot of sense here for Atlanta to lock down a little bit on defense. Atlanta, the last 2 times they've played them, they got beat pretty bad. So I would not be surprised at all to see Atlanta play good quality defense here. When Atlanta has done well against this team, typically it's been on the defensive end and not on the offensive end. I think as they are in Atlanta, they'll try to get some double revenge here, at least on the defensive side of the ball. And I also like Miami to have a monster letdown on the offense side of the ball. I just do not trust this Miami offense again to have the success they did against the Bulls. And this is coming from somebody who backed Miami here as a 4-unit selection on the road at Chicago. But I can't do that here. And I like the under 221 between Miami and Atlanta. Speaking of the, and as far as the Padres and Houston are concerned, the Toronto-Seattle game, that is YouTube Premium. That's my YouTube Premium selection of the day. The Seattle Mariners versus Toronto Blue Jays, so be sure to grab that. Now, San Diego versus Houston in baseball. I like Houston at the end of the day. Look, at the end of the day, you have San Diego who's 15-4, and it's always scary to go against them. By the way, don't forget I have a master's and a doctorate, obviously, in biostatistics, so keep that in mind. But But yeah, and again, Indian Cowboys been on 19 years, Doc Sports 53 years, been on a long time. But as far as this game is concerned, look, San Diego's 15-4, and it's always scary to go against San Diego, and I admit that. But here's the thing: San Diego has a lot of wins, but a lot of those wins are against my Braves and the Rockies. So I don't know how much to count their wins here. I like the fact that Houston comes off a loss, and they took 2 of 3 from St. Louis. Hart and Gusto here. Hart 5 innings, 5 hits, and 2 runs against Cleveland in his last game. They struggled against the Cubs, and they went 6 innings, 1 hit, no run against the Rockies as well. Gusto went 4 innings, 4 hits, 3 runs, and I think this can go either way. But I like the San Diego pitcher to have a letdown. I like San Diego in general to have a letdown. I like Houston to bounce back here, and I think Gusto will learn from his last effort and put together a quality start. Therefore, I like the Astros here in a shocker. Dallas and Memphis, that is YouTube Premium in the NBA. Dodgers in Texas. I'm going to call the upset here. And I like the Rangers today. I like DeGrom on the bounce back. Look, it's not very often that the Dodgers are not favored by that much. And, I like the fact that juice is about 40 cents off here, 30 to 40 cents off. And I like that Texas is only a plus 120 dog. Dodgers swept the Rockies 14-6. Texas swept the Angels. And this, they're sitting at around 12-7. Yamamoto and DeGrom here. Yamamoto has not yielded a run in 12 innings against the Cubs and Phillies. He's off a win. DeGrom here is off the shortest outing of the year so far. 4 innings, 3 hits, 3 runs against Seattle. I think he steps up today. He had a 1.69 ERA and a 2.67 ERA the last 2 years with Texas. I think he's getting in form. I think Texas shocks the world, shocks everyone here, and I like Texas to get it done over the Dodgers. I don't know why I should say it shocks the world, because it's just a baseball game. But it's just a random baseball game in the middle of April. But a lean on Texas. Yankees versus the Rays. That's YouTube Premium. Apologize for the noise here. Cincinnati. Look, that's how dedicated I am to getting this video to you. Cincinnati versus Baltimore. And again, I'll be in my shirt and tie probably around Monday or Tuesday. All right. Cincinnati versus Baltimore. Yankees versus Rays. That's YouTube Premium. Cincinnati versus Baltimore. I'm gonna back the Reds here. And Baltimore, probably doesn't win 3 straight, in my opinion. It's a little odd, though, that Cincinnati is not favored in this game, to be honest with you. Cincinnati lost 7-11 last game and 3-5 to Seattle in back-to-back games. Does Cincinnati lose 3 in a row? That is the question. They took 2 of 3 from San Fran earlier. Still just 1 game under 500. Baltimore off back-to-back wins. And over Cleveland. They have not won 3 in a row all year long. Abbott and Pavich here. Abbott 5 innings, 2 hits, 1 run against the Pirates. He had 2 walks and 1 home run his last game. Pavich pushed together back-to-back losses. 4 innings, 7 hits, 2 runs against Toronto. 6 innings, 12 hits, 1 run against Kansas City. At least a hit per inning in his last 3 efforts, which is hard to ignore. But Cincinnati comes off back-to-back losses, and I just don't think Baltimore wins 3 in a row. And I'm going to take the Cincinnati pitch here. I'm going to back the Reds. Now, Cardinals versus the Mets. That's YouTube Premium. Finally, White Sox in Boston. I'm going to take the White Sox plus the 1.5. What are you going to do? There's just a lot of value here in the White Sox, so I got to back them here. And I know they haven't won, but I'm just hoping they fall within a run. Boston, I think they'll have a letdown here. White Sox have lost, 4 in a row coming in, obviously. And Boston back-to-back wins. Big win over the Rays. Perez and Dobbins here. But Perez went 4 innings, 5 hits, 2 runs against Boston. 6 innings, 4 hits, 2 runs against Detroit. 6 innings, no runs against Minnesota. And he's actually coming off a win. And he comes off a season high in hits. Dobbins, 5 innings, 8 hits, 2 runs. He had a sketchy start against the Cardinals, but his team did win 18-7. But I like the White Sox. You get a decent pitcher on the mound, decent public fade, and you get Boston pitcher on a letdown. Give me the White Sox plus the 1.5. Oh boy, plus the 1.5. Got allergies here. All right, I know this video took longer, struggled through it, but hope you guys are doing great. YouTube Premium, I'll see you in about. That's the first video that I did. So that video will be out shortly. Hope you guys are doing well. I'll see you guys back here tomorrow. Indian Cowboy working hard for you every single day. Please take a moment to like and subscribe.